from Marty with an S. Have you ever wondered how the fan works, or the refrigerator, or the light bulb? When they stop working, we say, "Oh, the electricity has gone." Today, we will see what this electricity is. For the experiments that we will do today, you will need a AA or AAA battery with a holder, connecting wires, a small bulb, a switch or a paper clip, a piece of wood or plastic or rubber, card paper, LED, and a flat battery, which you can get in a watch or a key. You can pause the video here and collect these items now, or you can pause the video later. So, what is electricity? It is a form of energy that makes appliances work. Appliances are things like bulb, washing machine, television, computer, a ceiling fan. There are many more things which run on electricity. Can you think of some of them? Now, there are two types of electricity: static electricity and current electricity. Have you experienced a sudden shock when you touch a doorknob or another person, especially in winter? That is static electricity. But today we will be talking about current electricity. Current electricity is the flow of charge around a circuit. There are two types of charges: positive and negative. Electricity flows from a point of positive charge to a point of negative charge. Some materials allow charge to pass through them. These materials are known as conductors. Metals are generally good conductors, such as copper, iron, aluminium. Electric wires are generally made of copper. Some materials do not allow charge to pass through them. These are known as insulators, such as wood, plastic, rubber. Now, you know why electric wires are coated with plastic or rubber? That is so you don't get a shock if you accidentally touch them. Now, for electricity to flow, you need a circuit. A circuit has a power source like a battery or a plug point, a switch, and an appliance like a bulb. It also has wires which connect all three together, as you can see in the picture. Now, a battery has very little power or charge stored, so the current that passes through is less, but the power running through the house is very large. So do not touch the plug point for any reason. The current is so high that it can kill a human being. A circuit has to be complete for electricity to flow. A switch is a device that will make or break the circuit. When the switch is on, the circuit is complete and the light bulb turns on. When the switch is off, the circuit is broken and the bulb turns off. Now let's try this out practically. Let's begin the experiments. Here we have a simple circuit with a 2 battery holder, a switch, actually a lever which will work as a switch for us, and an LED. Now when we complete the circuit by connecting the switch, the LED lights up. It turns off when you disconnect. Now let's try that one more time. Connect, LED lights up, disconnect, and the LED goes off. In case you do not have a connection board, you can connect the wires directly like we have done here. A paper clip is going to work as a switch for us. Now let's see what happens when we add a rubber to the circuit. Rubber, as we saw, is an insulator and does not allow charge to pass through. So even when the switch is closed, the LED does not light up. But what if you remove the rubber and connect the wires directly? Another interesting bit of information for you. Pencil lead, which is made of something called graphite, also conducts electricity. How about putting art and science together? Let's fix an LED on a greeting card and have it light up. You could do it with any of your artwork. So we have inserted an LED in the card. On the reverse, we stick a strip of aluminium foil. Now you know that if you don't have wires, you can use aluminium foil or pencil leads to make a circuit. Once we have stuck on the foil, we stick on a flat battery. Now make sure that the positive side of the battery is connected to the positive terminal of the LED. Also, the battery should touch the foil at least partially, and also make sure some of the battery is exposed when you tape it down. You should know why by now. Now we take another strip and tape it over the other terminal. When you bring the second strip in contact with the battery, the LED lights up. Doesn't it look pretty? It reminded me of a firefly. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. For any questions or comments, you can write to the email address shown on the screen. Make sure that your parents fill in the form, the link of which is given in the description below. If you found the video useful, do like and share the video.